Hello every pony, Dale over here. Warning, this video will contain pictures from Google that is not mine, so please give respect to these pictures and copyrights. And also warning, it's going to contain my own personal theories about what happens in My Little Pony, what happened in My Little Pony, and other wild theories. So without further ado, here we go. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. So today I would like to talk about the fused animals that is in Tartarus. I will show a picture of them here. And the reason why I'm saying like they're fused or they're combined with magic is that we see Twilight use their magic to take care of opening the door in the Tartarus, or how to say that. So I think like some pony had the ability to fuse the animals and make them so they were powerful and had these abilities. I'm just not sure who or why they did that. I have been thinking about maybe it was the time where Discord ruled and he just made the bugbear, for example, for fun, or the chicken thing that turns stuff into stone because he thought it was funny, right? And like the other animals because he thought it was funny to fuse them together and have all of these great animals. And I was just like, well, maybe, but I'm also thinking a little bit about the queen that uses the pearl to turn the main 6 into sea ponies. And the reason why I'm thinking like the pearl have been in, evil hands, or how to say that, is that the queen is really like skeptic about Twilight. She also protects the pearl with all of her might, or how to say that. And I think like maybe the Storm King had the pearl before, or some pony else. I don't know, but I think like the pearl is capable of fusing not only ponies into sea ponies, but also like animal ponies into animals, or like ponies into animals, or how to say that, or animals fused with each other. And I'm just getting this flashback to Full Metal Alchemist and the young girl that's being fused with the dog. And I'm thinking maybe it's the same, magic alchemy. So it could also be animals that was made by Staswell the Bearded, or some pony else that new magic. I'll not say like he did it on purpose. I'll just say like maybe he did a spell that went haywire. We have seen like what can happen with some of Twilight's spells, and she does have a spell that calms the Ursa Minor. So I don't know if that's possible for other pony to cast alchemy. I don't know if I would put like Sunburst in this place, but who knows? Like, he's been reading a lot of books, and I could just imagine him finding the alchemy book, and being almost like Mina's father. That's the girl to the dog. And like seeing these animals, and maybe the animals did want to be fused and came to him and were like, oh, we thought this could be fun, or how to say that. When we see them in Tartarus where they're apart, they don't seem like they want to run from each other, or they seem like content and like they're part of each other, or how to say that, and they refuse. So I think like the magic that was used for this is really strong, and I don't know if it's possible to actually break it on, unless you're having the combined effort of Twilight and T-Rex, and that doesn't happen that often. And I'm also thinking about maybe T-Rex has, if he has the combined power with Twilight to tear them apart, does he have the power to fuse them again? and this is a little like wild to think about, I guess. And is it only the sentient animals that can be fused? Because like we don't know about the animals in Tartarus. Like we see them being split apart, but I don't think any of the animals there are sentient. The only animals that we have seen so far that are sentient are the cows and the buffalo and so on. So I don't know about that one, but I have been thinking about maybe it's only the leader of the animals that are sentient. So the leader cow, for example, or the leader buffalo or stuff like that. But that theory went out of the window when I saw the young buffalo also speaking and all of the other buffalo speaking in the episode where there's buffalo. So I was just like, oh, okay, yeah, there goes that one. But I have been also thinking about like, does the normal animals then also have some form of magic? Like Fluttershy says at some point, I know this is an animal that is in Tartarus, so it probably has some magic, but she says something with like, oh, this animal can only sing, so I don't know if this animal can help us. And Twilight is just like, oh, well, we can use whatever magic that there is. And I'm thinking about this like animal like Venona or the bunny or whatever have their own special powers, or is it just something that's for the fused animals and like can't be put upon like normal animals? I don't know. But then I was also thinking about the last one, and that was Queen Chrysalis that I was thinking about. But I don't think like she has the ability to fuse animals. Like I know she can shapeshift into animals. I don't think like she bred with animals to make fusions, but I don't know. It's like getting all of these ideas and getting the picture in my mind from Full Metal Alchemist that made the theory go a little dark. So I'm sorry, you guys. But someone that I hadn't been thinking about for a long while now, and that could actually make a little sense is this guy. I can't pronounce his name, so I'll not even try. But like, I don't think we are going to see him again, but him being able to fuse the animals and stuff like that, like he's almost a fused animal himself. So I don't know if the spell went wrong or something in those lines and just like fused all animals like and made the Ursa Minor and this guy and all of the other fused animals like the bugbear and so on, and like that was it. And he was the leader of the animals for a long time until like some of them unfused and became like normal animals, and like we see in the May the Best Pet Win, like had their own life and had their own way of being. But I think like the animals in Tartarus started out like normal animals, and then either they went to some pony and wanted to be fused, or it was an accident, or it was like in Full Metal Alchemist where it's like forced upon them, or like it was just for fun, like I said with Discord, like fusing them together, and then they just lived to learn how to live with it, or how to say that. But what do you think about the animals? Do you think like normal animals in My Little Pony have special powers? Do you think like the fused animals, we already know like they have special abilities, but do you think like they were sentient, or do you think like it's just normal animals fused together, or what do you think? Do you think it was Discord? Do you think it was some pony else that did it? If not, like, please tell me what magic you think did this, like fuse the animals so they could take the magic from them in Tartarus and use it to open the door. But that was actually all for today. Do remember that inspiration is right around the corner. Do remember to take care of yourself and loved ones. And that was actually all. Yeah, okay. Bye.